Okay, have you ever found yourself that you're really good at something and then people are asking you to teach them and you don't even know how to do that? That's a position that I've found myself so many times. I have this page in Facebook called the Artwork Base. It's a page where it's like a community page where I share my drawings and other arts, and they reach out to me. Some of the response that I'm calling to the drawings that I've posted is that people are asking me what kind of tools that I use. Others, how do I start drawing? What method do I use in drawing? Can I teach them how to draw? Can I give them a job? And a lot more other questions. And I don't even know how to reply to these people. And at times I just keep it to myself, okay? I know most of you guys who are watching this video, you might not even be in the same field as me. But the question still stands. How do you even start teaching people in something that you're so good at? I'm not talking about apprenticeship where they see you do the thing and then they imitate you. I'm talking about you just guiding them step by step. Where do you even start? Especially in my art industry. How do you even start? It sounds very complicated, right? Okay, to me it sounds very complicated. And it's something I really love someone to answer. So back to this drawing. I've been working on this piece for quite some time now, and I think it's great, right? I've been posting my journey online, and some of the questions that I've received are almost similar to the ones I've shared with you. How do I draw? Can I teach them how to draw? Blah blah blah, and all that kind of stuff. Well, I've been working on this piece for quite some time now, and I've been posting my journey on Facebook, even on Instagram. And I think it's great, right? What do you think? I'd really love to know your opinion about this piece. And just as I've told you guys, just as I've shared with you guys, some of the questions is if I can teach people how to draw. And there's this question that I've been asking myself while working on this piece and other pieces previously, which I can't, I really can't answer it. And the question goes like this. The question It's a question about my purpose as an artist. Yeah, I can draw. Yeah, I can do this so well. I believe I can draw so well, and I'm confident on my skills. But I don't really have a solid reason behind the work that I do, honestly, and that's very serious. That can be very serious, honestly. And I believe I'm not drawing perfect stuffs, beautiful. I'm not coming up with beautiful art pieces just for them to look cool. I really don't believe that's the reason I'm doing. That's the reason for doing what I do. And it's a question that I've been asking myself for quite some time now, and I don't even know how to answer that. And adding on to that, and adding on to what I said previously about other people asking me to teach them how to draw, and a couple of other questions that we've just discussed about, and I don't know how to answer them. The main reason why I really hesitate on answering these people is because I've been having challenges also in my art journey, especially consistency issues. So I can't tell someone, I really can't tell a person, that the person that to practice every day, how to be consistent with practice every day. The kind of advice that I've seen on YouTube and other pages. I really can't say that if I've been having challenges on that. I have to advise someone something that I've really done and I've seen it working. And consistency challenges are not the only issues that I've had in my journey. I've also had financial challenges where the art tools are quite very expensive, but that's just an excuse, honestly. One of the biggest is still a fact. One is lonely, where you just have to lock in and do the art. To just lock in and get focused on your work. You have to be super patient just to complete a piece. And I found myself with many unfinished pieces because of that. I wanted a social life, but of consistency was very serious in my journey, and it really affected me a lot. I, My journey was like a wave. Start, quit, and ending up with so many unfinished pieces. And I got really discouraged because of that. And I got stuck in this cycle of stagnation for quite some time. And this is very visible on this channel. When you check out my YouTube channel, the date it was started, the day I started this channel, that was like 6 years ago, and the level of growth in terms of subscribers and channel growth doesn't really match the period at which we started. But I believe everyone has their own journey, right? But that's mine. That's just my journey. And now I'm back on track. I believe I've broken that cycle of stagnation, and I found a solution. Honestly, I did find a solution. Thanks to God. I found a solution. I found God during my darkest moments, and that was the moment that I really took my salvation seriously. And I never really knew God could do this much. God helped me to fix my consistency issues. Issues were not drawing or not working on myself on building my art career. It felt like I was actually failing Him, and honestly, I didn't want to fail God. Nobody would wanna. I didn't want to fail God. So even though I didn't feel like doing certain stuffs, I just had to do it, and that really boosted my consistency in posting on Facebook. It started with Facebook, on posting on Instagram, posting on TikTok, and finally YouTube. As you can see, the channel is just starting to peak, and by the grace of God, I believe I'll get where I was supposed to be. So God blessed me with consistency, the consistency that I was struggling with. That also came with comfort and peace. The peace through those tough moments, when you feel like I really want to quit, this thing is not profiting me, and it's really taking longer than it should. And so the comfort and the peace, something that I didn't have before, I just gotten it through God. The comfort, peace, strength, and the daily drive, I just got it through God, through His Word. And His Word is something that I try to read at least every day, and that has actually been my source of strength, and I'm really grateful to God. He led me to discover people like a content creator, one of the famous content creator who is in TikTok, called Ariel Fitzpatrick. I know probably you guys have heard about her. She is a Christian content creator, and yeah. So back to our question: what is your purpose as an artist? What is my purpose as an artist? And I believe everybody is talented, by the way. Each of us has a gift instilled in us. God blessed us with something. God gave a single one of us without something. And it's just that some of us take a little bit longer to discover their gifts and talents, but we all have something. So as I was saying, back to our question, what is my purpose as an artist? So going through all that, I just I concluded that actually my reason for drawing, my actual purpose, is just to pursue God. It's actually to pursue God. Not for the money, not for the fame, not for the materialistic desires, and all that. It's not for all this, because trust me, you can get caught up in all these things out of genuineness, honestly. Out of genuineness to know Him. And I believe, trust me, if you do that, He won't fail you. If you do that, He won't fail you. And He's actually the one who placed these gifts and amazing ideas that you guys have in your head, in your mind. He's actually the one who gave you these ideas. And we can all agree with that, right? So just ask yourself, what makes you think that you can grow without putting Him into the picture? Guys, with this, verse in Matthew, which is in Matthew 6:33, which says, "Seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you." And trust me, God doesn't lie. So that's all I wanted to share with you guys. Thank you for listening. For those who watched the video up to this point, I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful, and I hope it really touched something in you, and it's gonna change your perspective. Thank you once more, and please like my art, okay? If what I'm drawing has impressed you, just show some love by commenting and saying something about this.